Okay, well, I just watched the World Cup final and I figured I'd talk about that a little bit. Um, I don't plan on talking about football very often, but I am a football fan in general. Not crazy, but I do enjoy watching the World Cup, and I also like watching the Premier League. The team that I support is Liverpool because my dad is from Liverpool. Anyway, so World Cup final, what did I think of it? I expected it to be a pretty close game. I expected not many goals, and yeah, that's exactly what happened. Interesting, the difference between that match and the one before between England and France, the meaningless third place game, which ended at 6-4 for England, which is crazy. So 10 goals versus one goal in the final. But that's not surprising at all, really. Anyway, what did I think? Well, Spain was the better team by far. Argentina was pretty terrible, actually. I don't really understand their tactics. Um, I understand that they expected Spain to keep the ball more and have more possession. That's fine. But trying to play a sort of defensive action pretty much the entire game, I didn't really understand that. It's kind of what England did against Argentina as well. I was not happy. I'm an England fan too, and I was not happy with the way England played. They played well for probably about half the game, and then they started playing way too defensively. I thought way too early. It was like they were counting on keeping their 1-0 lead for the entire game and just, you know, sticking it out the way they did against Mexico. But even against Mexico, they did allow another goal. So I just thought that those were not very good tactics. And Argentina kind of did the same thing. I think for the whole regular time, I don't even remember for the extra time, but they had zero shots on goal. Like, how can a team like Argentina have zero shots on goal? Yeah, anyway, I was not very impressed by Argentina nor their tactics. And yeah, I mean, did I enjoy this World Cup? In general, yes, at least in parts. I do think that increasing the number of teams to 48 was is a little bit silly, and they're actually talking about increasing the number even more. And I don't really like that. I think the World Cup should be for the elite teams of the world. And although I loved seeing teams like Cabo Verde and Haiti playing because it's kind of cool, those teams may not really belong on that stage. Yeah, you may have the occasional team, little team that does well, but really that's what qualifiers are for. So if those little teams can qualify the way they used to, that's fine. But the qualifications got a lot easier because they're now allowing so many more teams in, and so I don't love that. I think it's an attempt to make more money, to have the World Cup go longer. Um, but if people like it, people like it. So, you know, they do what they want. They do what makes money. I guess there's nothing I can say about it really to change it, but that's not my favorite thing. Um, I was disappointed by England just because I'm an England fan, and I don't know if you know, but there's this song called "Football's Coming Home" that was made popular in 1996, a long time ago, and it looks like football is not coming home anytime soon. That means that England is not going to win the World Cup. But anyway, at least they won it once in 1966. I was not alive. My dad was. I was not. Um, so anyway, I wanted to give you a little bit of a recap of the World Cup and what I thought about it. That's probably the last you'll hear me talk about football for a very long time. By the way, I call it football, although it's weird to say football with an American accent because in America they call it soccer. But football is the name for it in the rest of the world, so I tend to call it football. American football is the version over here, and I really like American football too. I plan on watching games pretty soon. They start in about a month. Very different sport, but still fun. I like a lot of sports. I like watching a lot of sports. So for some of you, I like watching cricket, if you know what that is. And I also like watching like ping pong and What else do I like that people? I like baseball. I like all kinds of sports. I've played a lot of sports too. My favorite sport is a sport called disc golf, which I play regularly now. And if you don't know what that is, you can look it up. But maybe I'll talk about disc golf at some point later. Okay, so that's it for my little speech on the World Cup.